Here comes Nick Lantouris.
Professional
296 professional fighters.
Boxers in Australia. I mean, I think there's more in the state of Arizona, you know, not to mention the whole of America.
Well, we're here, folks, at the Melbourne's powerhouse on the shores of beautiful Albert Park Lake, and we're looking at that man, Nick Lantouris, as he prepares for the WBF, the vacant WBF Asia Pacific Cruiserweight Championship. And we're waiting for his opponent, Adrian to come to centre ring. And we might thank Paul Briggs for joining us at this particular time. And Paul, thanks for your time, thanks for your comments. It's been tremendous to have you here with us. It's a pleasure to have your comments. And look, we do wish you the very, very best in the future. And to you and your lovely wife and your two children, I know that they're right behind you up there in Queensland. We wish you all the very, very best. And we know that you're going to do us good, not only yourself and your trainer, but Australia proud, Paul Briggs.
Thanks a lot, Brad. Thanks, Paul. It's always great to see you guys.
Fantastic. There we have it. Paul the Hurricane Briggs has joined us at ringside tonight as we look at that man, Adrian Stack, as he prepares for the biggest fight of his short career, the WBF Asia Pacific Cruiserweight Championship. And you're watching it here from the powerhouse on Melbourne's beautiful Albert Park Lake.
With the Vice Chairman, long-standing boxing traditionalist Jack Rennie. When the bell tolls, your man in charge of the action, the man who was the referee for the Triple World Championship, IBF, WBA, WBC, Kostya Tszyu and Jesse James Leah, the Glenn Wheatley, Vlad Wharton extravaganza. Good evening to you, Glenn Wheatley, and brought boxing big time to Melbourne at the Telstra Dome. Malcolm Bulden was your referee for that World Championship match, Triple World Championship. Okay, welcome back to Centre Ring, ladies and gentlemen. We come to our semi-main event, 10 rounds of boxing for the vacant World Boxing Federation Pan-Asian Cruiserweight Championship. This is a return match from Collingwood on July 11 for a brand new crown. Stuart Duncan welcomes you back to Centre Ring for bout number 4. Solve Communications, Duncan Management Services. Our semi-main event. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first on my right, occupying the blue corner from Hampton Park and Melbourne's southeastern suburbs, Paul Layton. Ronald the Painter Russell in the corner from the Oakley Youth Club, wearing Collingwood colours. Why not? The Magpies, black with white. He has a professional record of 15 bouts, 8 wins, 5 losses, 2 draws. Former Victorian Cruiserweight champion, tipping the scales last night at 85.80 kilograms, ranked by World of Boxing Magazine number 10, light heavyweight in Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, his lovely wife Ingrid at ringside. Would you welcome, lights out, Nick Lantouris. And across the ring was Steve Irvine, Gorkan Ozkan, Mr. Matt Trihey and David the Rock Hedgecock from the underworld. All the big guns in the corner. Let's get ready to stack attack. Ladies and gentlemen, in amateur boxing, a perfect 4. In professional boxing, 3 bouts, 2 wins, 1 controversial loss at Malvern. He's a builder's labourer, originally from Broadmeadows, Eddie Maguire territory, now based as the Brunswick Bomber, closer to the city. Ladies and gentlemen, 84.70 kilograms, wearing black and blue is the manufacturer's name of black trunks, with a bevy of beauties at ringside. He has the best ladies in town, including Stacey McMahon. Ladies and gentlemen, the reigning Victorian champion, going for his 2nd crown, The Rock, Adrian Stack. 10 rounds of boxing, your man in charge of the action. 53 world titles, Malcolm Bulden.
The WBF vacant WBF Cruiserweight Championship, Nick Lantouris versus Adrian Stack. Paul Upham, the hairs on the back of my neck about standing up. This is a rematch of their past fight. Collingwood Town Hall was the venue. July 11 was the date in the year 2003. And of course, Adrian Stack, having his 2nd professional fight, took the Victorian cruiserweight title from that man, Nick Lantouris, having his 15th professional fight.
Had a good stare down there at the judges' instructions. This is going to be an interesting fight.
Certainly no love lost between these two fighters, and I can say that we've been welcomed in the ringside commentary by the W. Oops, here we go. We've got an injury to Adrian Stack.
Looks like he might have just got a cramp there.
It looks like he might have done an ankle, and referee Malcolm Bullner has called a halt to the action, as has Dr. Peter Lewis at ringside, and welcome to Lovemore Nadu, world-rated lightweight and junior welterweight at the moment, IBF junior welterweight champion, and Lovemore, welcome to the common position.
It's a pleasure to be working with you, and one of the men I actually regard as the best boxing writer in the world, Paul Upham.
You and me too, Lovemore. He's a credit to the sport, Paul Upham, and Lovemore, just while we've got this short break at the moment, while we look at
what do you think's happened there, Lovemore?
I don't know. At one stage, I thought maybe he might have pulled a muscle, but it looks like it's something more than that. He probably twisted an ankle or something like that.
Looks like a knee to me.
A knee.
Peter Lewis is feeling his knee, as we can get some. I think our camera are getting some shots here. He looks like he's in a lot of pain, Adrian Stack, and what a tremendous disappointment.
I don't think he's going to continue. I think the fight will just stop there.
I think he's in terrible pain there, Brad.
Yep.
What is that? Just what do you think, Lovemore? Just you really need to warm up probably before these fights?
Oh, well, anything can happen in boxing. The guy pushed him. I think, he sort of he lost his balance, and I don't know. Yeah, I think you need to warm up, like you said.
He's in absolute agony there, watching him as they lift into his feet. And that's just a absolute terrible accident.
The living legend, Dave Hedgecock, very, very disappointed as he leaves the ring, and of course, great sportsmanship by Nick Lantouris as he goes over to Adrian Stack to commiserate with him. And this bout, I think, will be a no contest, because we've only into the first round. It was an accidental injury. There was no punch involved, and
just a matter of seconds there, Brad. And he's in absolute. You can't put any weight on that right leg there, and he's really seriously hurt.
I heard referee Malcolm Bullner come over to board member Scott Brower and say that it looks like he's done a knee. I'd say he's popped the kneecap off the knee there, and in terrible injury, in terrible pain is Adrian Stack.
It's actually sad it had to end up that way. I think this was going to be one of the best fights tonight. I've seen Adrian Stack work in the gym. He actually works with one of my former trainers, Ray Giles. He's a good fighter. So I think
Malcolm Bullner, would you come across and tell us what?
Yeah, Lovemore, just tell us a little bit about your career at the moment. You've been to the United States. You've had a couple of very, very good fights over there, and you've fought some very, very good opponents over there. You lost to one of them.
Was it a dislocated knee?
What was his name?
Juarez.
The kneecap just popped, and not even half the round's gone, so it's a technical draw.